Hey guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock, and yes, Kizzy Rock is my birth given name. Happy Tuesday, guys! Want to say hey to all my subscribers, new as well as seasoned. Got a word for you. Tap in. Happy Tuesday, guys. So, guys, today I want to talk to you all about generational curses. Some people call them generational cycles. Whatever you deem the term to be, just get in where you fit in. But I want to talk to you all today about 7 different signs that you could potentially be the one called to break generational curses. Of course, we all know what generational curses is, but just to kind of summarize, it's just really behaviors that kind of everyone in the family, everybody down the bloodline have done it this way, and it's the only way that they know. They don't know that there's another side. That could be potentially, I don't know, all the men are in jail, all the men have outside children, all the women had kids by the age of 15. No one graduated high school. No one went to college. No one made it out of the projects, right? Everyone has anxiety. Everyone has diabetes. Like you heard it all of your life, right? Or if you didn't hear it, you've seen it. But then how do you know that you're the one called to break the cycle? Because the cycle has to end. Right? I mean, it can't go on forever, hopefully. Who's going to break the cycle? So I'm sure there may have been several people who were tapped prior to you, but again, everyone don't answer the call. So maybe you're the one who's going to answer the call. So, all right, number 1, a sign that you potentially could be called to break a generational curse. You've always felt different, meaning even when you were young, and even because it was just the normal thing, there was always an inkling in your spirit, even though you may have not been able to articulate what that was at the time, there was an inkling in your spirit that I'm not doing it that way. Y'all have fun. I mean, I don't even know how you do it, but I'm not doing it that way, right? You just knew that there was something different for you. Number 2, he exposes you to different. Say, for example, you were one of the children whose family members never got out of the projects. Well, now you may have a best friend in 3rd grade who lived in the suburbs and had like this big 5-bedroom house and land and all this stuff. So God will expose you to people to show you the other side. Even as an adult, you may have coworkers, you may have mentors, you may have just a person who you meet at, church. And it's just like, he exposes you to another side. So you never, ever, ever, ever seen a happy marriage. You didn't even know marriages can be beautiful. But now you meet a coworker, and now you see her husband's bringing her roses, and you see like, oh, wow, they've been married 10 years and they're really happy. Like, wow, marriage can be beautiful. So he will expose you to the very thing that you're called to break. Next, number 3, nothing you're doing is working, meaning if you've gotten comfortable, because remember now, it's still your default setting, right? It's still what you're used to. It's still what you've always been around. So if you're not careful, you can know that there's more, but you can get comfortable right there and you're doing the very same things that they've done. Well, God really won't allow that to continue. He will keep interrupting every unhealthy relationship. He will interrupt and put you out of the projects because that's not where he wants you at, right? So he will keep interrupting things just so you can get back on the right path, which is following his lead to break these generational cycles. Number 4, he will call you apart. That can look like relocation. That can just look like, I don't know, maybe you go somewhere off to a mentor camp, wherever, but he calls you apart just to get your attention. He calls you apart so he can do number 5, which is, number 5 is isolation and transformation. He will have to isolate you. Again, isolation is about to cut off all your distractions, and the very thing that you're used to that he's trying to pull you from, he has to isolate you from that. So he can really, really get up in your head, get up in your spirit to show you, hey, this is why there's a generational curse. This is why. It may have happened 30 years ago, but I'm going to show you who started it. I'm going to show you what happened. I'm going to show you how to war against this thing in the spirit. I'm going to show you why everybody acts this way. That's not normal, but this created it, right? So he's going to show you all that. And then within all that process, you're going to be transformed. Number 6, you're consistently under spiritual warfare. You're always under attack. Because remember, you are going against the grain here. You are trying to break a cycle, right? That's going to free those before you, as well as you're breaking that chain. So those coming after you will not continue in this cycle. So what does Satan want to do? You're going to constantly be under spiritual warfare and under attack because he does not want this chain to be broken. Number 7, last thing. Once that chain is broken, right? Or if you're, in the process, then the new thing, the thing that you're doing different is going to feel foreign to you. It's going to feel foreign. It's going to feel uncomfortable because, again, regardless of there's different, regardless because you want better, sometimes it's still just that comfortable feeling of what you've been accustomed to all your life. So he's going to require you to sit. You're going to have to sit in that uncomfortable feeling until it becomes comfortable. So when you first get there, it's going to feel foreign to you. Like, this thing too comfortable. This is really kind of expanding me. I have to stretch here, right? But that's fine. That's what it's about. So you're going to have to be intentional by sitting there and not running back to what you feel is comfortable. And then before you know it, you're going to be comfortable and you have broken the cycle, my friend. It's your girl, Kizzy Rock.